Okay, so welcome everyone to your evening meditation.
He did wait, but I'm going to leave it up
meditating on Course in Miracles workbook, lesson 290, and the preliminary section to that. So there's a series of 10 lessons, which we've come to the end of now. So this is the last time we'll do this on what is the Holy Spirit. So just giving yourself the next 25 minutes or so to sit comfortably in a meditation posture. So using my favorite meditation posture, whatever that is. If you're sitting on a chair, sit with your feet shoulder width apart. You cup your hands in your lap, close your eyes, and just connect with your breath. So take a nice deep breath in to start with. Breathing in through the nose. Notice how the stomach rises, the chest rises. Notice the subtle flow of life energy rising up from the lower stomach and spine into the heart center. Feel a nice warm tingling feeling there. And then final sip of air into the head. And a nice warm thread flowing up the spine into the crown of the head. And you just pause at the top of the inhale. Scan your mind. So just do a little mental and emotional check-in. And just notice what's going on mentally and emotionally. So any thoughts, particularly any unhappy thoughts? Anything that's constricting, contracting, restricting, limiting, just really doesn't feel nice. And notice how that shows up in your body. Maybe a uncomfortable feeling in your stomach, a knot in your stomach, a block in your chest, clenching of the jaw. Notice all these subtle cues that you're out of alignment with spirit, with love. And now, just to clear your mind in preparation for meditation, just exhale. Nice smooth, deep exhale out your mouth. You're just blowing all the negativity out with the breath. Imagine it's like a black smoke leaving you. And pull the lower stomach into the spine. To expel all the last remaining air out. And just for a few moments in the stillness, appreciate the peace and the quiet. So really pay attention to the gaps between my words, gaps between breaths, because that's what all meditation is really pointing you to. The words are just pointers to a deeper state that is beyond words. So breathing in again, and notice how the stomach rises, breathing into the belly button, filling that up, and second phase of the breath, into the heart center, to the upper chest, into the head. Just pause at the top of the inhale. Find that stillness, smile. For no other reason than that you're aware, you're alive, you're aware. And you still, and happiness can just come and alight upon you. Like a butterfly in a garden. You don't have to chase it. When you exhale, just sighing it all out as you exhale. Notice the air flowing out of the nostrils, the chest and the stomach. Suck back in. And again, you come to rest at the bottom of the exhale. And smile. Notice this peace, calm, the happiness. You don't really have to even label the feeling. It's just a nice, pleasant, comfortable feeling that arises. Maybe it engenders a smile. Smile. So just keep watching your breath and this nice, breathing this nice, deep, calm, rhythmical pattern. You step back and just watch the breath. So remind yourself there's nowhere to go. There's nothing else to do. Just breathe, relax, and be still for the next 20 minutes. I'll step back and watch the breath and allow these words just to sink in to a deeper part of your mind, sinking in to your subconscious, which is where they needed to undo the default program of the ego. So you make no attempt to intellectually understand the words, to judge them, label them, interpret them, and just let them drop in like pebbles to a very still, calm lake, which is your mind. And the ripple effects are very noticeable because your mind is so still. And they just sink in. Pebbles just sink into the bottom of the lake. That's your subconscious, where they will come to rest and stick. So keep watching your breath, keeping your mind very still, calm, empty, open, but aware. And as you listen to it for the final time, so we've just finishing our series of 10 workbook lessons, which this section on what is the Holy Spirit precedes today. So what is the Holy Spirit is the question. The Holy Spirit mediates between illusions and the truth. Since he must bridge the gap between reality and dreams, perception leads to knowledge through the grace that God or love has given him, to be his gift to everyone who turns to him for truth. Across the bridge that he provides are dreams all carried to the truth, to be dispelled before the light of knowledge. There are sights and sounds forever laid aside. And where they were perceived before, forgiveness has made possible perception's tranquil end. Just pause. Make sure you're breathing in that nice, deep, slow, rhythmical pattern, just watching the breath. Staying nice and calm, clear, empty, open, but aware. As you listen to these profound words. So the goal of the Holy Spirit's teaching sets is just this end of dreams. Sights and sounds must be translated from the witnesses of fear to those of love. And when this is entirely accomplished, learning has achieved the only goal it has in truth. For learning, as the Holy Spirit guides it to the outcome he perceives for it, comes the means to go beyond itself, to be replaced by the eternal truth. If you but knew how much your Father yearns to have you recognize your sinlessness, he would not let his voice appeal in vain, nor turn away from his replacement for the fearful images and dreams you made. The Holy Spirit understands the means you made, by which you would attain what is forever unattainable. And if you offer them to him, he will employ the means you made for exile, to restore your mind to where it truly is at home. Just pause, reflect on that. The words just sink in. Just going a bit deeper with each breath into this home that the section talks about, restoring your mind to where it's truly at home. So through just changing our perception of the means we made this world, sense perceptions, everything we think we know about this world, Holy Spirit can employ the means we made for exile to restore our minds to where they're truly at home, at one with love itself in heaven, totally at one with our source. So from knowledge where he has been placed by God, or love itself, the Holy Spirit calls to you to let forgiveness rest upon your dreams and be restored to sanity and peace of mind. Without forgiveness, will your dreams remain to terrify you, and the memory of all your Father's love will not return to signify the end of dreams has come. Forgiveness clears our attachment to, our investment in our dreams, which terrifies, clears them all away. Stores the memory of our source's love, the loving mind that created us. Will not return until we're willing to lay aside all dreams. That process is called forgiveness, or letting go. So accept your Father's gift, your source's gift. It is a call from love to love. Let it be by itself. The Holy Spirit is his gift, by which the quietness of heaven is restored to God's beloved Son, to love's beloved extension, if you prefer that language. Remember, the words are just pointers to states of mind, ideas and values that are beyond words, really. So ask yourself this question: would I refuse to take the function of completing God, infinite love itself, when all he wills, all God, all this loving presence, if you prefer thinking of it that way, that created you, and all this loving presence wills is that you be complete? How can you refuse the call? You know it's there. It's what's brought you to listen to this meditation. It's what you've been seeking for your entire life. The thing you're missing in your life, which we try and satisfy in many ways. We look externally to satisfy that deep metaphysical hole in our minds, which can only be satisfied by divine love. Infinite, eternal, unconditional love that is beyond any love in this world. So just keep watching your breath. Turn your attention to your breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Notice how the stomach rises. Feel this very warm, tingling feeling flowing into your stomach. And then up from the stomach into the heart center, into the upper chest and the head. So you breathe in. Notice that rising up of the life energy, the crown of your head. Just pause at the top of the inhale. So my present happiness is all I see. And just look within. If you notice anything that's not quite happy, any thoughts that are unhappy, that are negative, constricting, contracting, just be aware of those without judgment and notice how they feel emotionally. Notice how it shows up physically. Maybe a knot in your stomach, dry mouth, sweaty palms, clenched jaw, tension in your neck and shoulders. And you're just going to let all that go. The breath, blowing it all out. Just feeling that, all that tension just releasing with the breath. The energy is leaving you like black smoke out of your mouth. Leaving out of every pore of your body, every cell, every muscle. Just expelling this dark energy. the lower stomach into the spine. So you come to rest in peace at the bottom of the exhale. Smile. Say, my present happiness is all I see. Right now, right here, right now, I'm happy. And then breathing in again, so just return to that nice deep rhythmical pattern of breath. And the stomach rises, the chest rises, subtle flow of air into the nostrils, it's the life energy rising up. Pause, smile, remind yourself my present happiness is all I see and all I experience right now. Smile and then exhale. Just sighing it all out. Noticing a little vibration in your throat, the air flowing out of your nostrils, and the chest and the stomach sucked back in. And again, you come to rest at the bottom of the exhale. Just pause there, again, smile. And just your present happiness, it's just there, it's lighting on you, you don't have to try. Not stressing, straining, or striving. Pursuing happiness is pointless. Happiness will come when you just sit quietly. You let go and you allow it to alight upon you like a butterfly. So, yeah, great quote to that effect. So just keep breathing this nice deep rhythmical pattern, watching your breath. Stay very nice and still and calm and empty and open and aware as you listen to this very short commentary on today's lesson. So let's hear what Jesus has to say about this idea. So unless I look upon what is not there, my present happiness is all I see. Eyes that begin to open see at last. And I would have Christ's vision come to me this very day. Christ is your higher self. If you prefer using that term, say that I would have my higher self's vision come to me this very day. And what I perceive without God's or love's own correction for the sight I made is frightening and painful to behold. Yet I would not allow my mind to be deceived by the belief the dream I made is real and instant longer. This the day I seek my present happiness and look on nothing else except the thing I seek. Just pause, keep watching the breath. So it's very clear in a way we're going to be happy as if we let go of our belief in the dream. The dream we made is real, the dream of being a body, being a person in a world that's apparently outside of ourselves. Happiness lies beyond those ideas. So we must look within, choose to look on nothing else except the thing I seek, which is the present moment and the happiness that lies in that. Right here, right now. Beyond anything the mind thinks, beyond the world, beyond the body. So with this resolve, I come to you and ask your strength to hold me up today, while I but seek to do your will. So addressing your own source of your mind, creator, God, higher self, Christ self, doesn't matter what you call it. You cannot fail to hear me, Father, it's another name, source. What I ask, have you already given me? And I am sure that I will see my happiness today. And so just give yourself the opportunity for a minute just to experience. He says, see my happiness. It's not with the body's eyes, this is an experience of happiness. Within you, the kingdom of heaven lies within. So just keep watching your breath, smile, relax. Think nothing, don't need to be anywhere else, do anything else, think anything else. And just allow this mysterious feeling called happiness to arise, to alight upon you like a butterfly in a garden. There's nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about for the next minute. Breathe, relax, and be happy for the next minute of silence. And so just very gently on the count of 3, you're going to come back into an awareness of the body, the world. So 1, just noticing the breath again, noticing the stomach rise as you breathe in. Feel the rise of the chest, the flow of air into your nostrils. Life energy rising up the spine. Pause at the top of the inhale, smile, connect with that happiness. And then exhale, sigh it all out. Feel a sighing sound in the back of your throat. Chest and the stomach suck back in. The energy subsides back down into your stomach. So that's 1. 2, just noticing all your other body senses. So what are you feeling? Touching weight of your body, pressing down into the chair, feet touching the ground. Notice any taste in your mouth, the smell in your nose. Notice what you're hearing. Tuning into the very subtle sounds in your environment. Without judgment, and notice that underlying peace and stillness, the ground of being, is still there. 3, open your eyes. Just look around for 30 seconds or so, just to reorient yourself back into visual sense, which is the most dominant sense for most people. And just let your eyes kind of randomly scan the room, wherever you happen to be, resting on whatever objects they happen to be, but with no mental interpretation, no judgment. Don't even have to name these things. Just allow them to be, without any thought about them at all. And notice how peaceful it is when you do that. And in that peace, you'll find the happiness, the present happiness that the lesson is directing you to. The present happiness is all I see. So anchor this state in for the rest of the evening to help you stay there, and use the recording that I sent you a little bit earlier if you're on the WhatsApp group every hour, and if anything comes in to upset you, challenges you, make you unhappy apparently, use it in response to that, to reset your state, just to reconnect with the happiness that's always there. So I wish you good practicing and a very happy evening. Thank you for listening. Just to look ahead to tomorrow, we've got a meditation in the afternoon at 12:30 UK time. That's 1:30 SA time, and again in the evening at 7. In fact, let's just ask. Should we do it at 7:30 again? Just unmute.
Yeah, I was going to ask if we could do Tuesday and Thursday.
We're doing tomorrow's at. Do you want to do it at 7:30, or are you okay with 8?
7:30 is good if you can do it.
7:30, please.
Hang on, just got
And
unmute.
Thursday.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Is 8 o'clock tomorrow okay?
7:30
Oh, we
is
just said
okay.
because
7:30. 7:30, is that all right?
7:30 is better.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Tuesday, Thursday, yeah.
Okay. 7:30. So see you either tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening at 7:30.
Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
Thank you, Jono. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you
Pleasure.
very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice evening.
Okay.
Sleep well. Bye, Hazel.
Bye,
Bye.
Debbie. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jono. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Nice meditation as always.
So anyone out there on YouTube, I'm going to do it at 12:30. Sorry, on YouTube I broadcast at 6:30. That's UK time, 7:30 South African time tomorrow evening. So tune in then, or just subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified when I go live. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, it's at 7:30 South African time, 6:30 UK time. Other evenings, it's 5 p.m. UK, 6 p.m. SA time. So I'll put all that down below as a little note, so you can have a look at it. And you feel free to join us in the Zoom room as well. I'll put a link in into a note below this video to tell you how to do that if you'd like to actually interact. So thank you for listening. Have a very peaceful evening. Very happy evening. Namaste.